On the shores of Masirah Island, this boat stands tall. Once sailed by the grandfather's father, it now rests here as a tribute to a family whose story is tied to the sea. For generations, fishing has been the heartbeat of Masirah, and for this family, it is more than a livelihood. It is a legacy passed from father to son.
بديت كصياد ناشي في البداية.
My father used to sail the very boat you see standing here today. Fishing in those days was a struggle. We relied on the wind, our hands, and faith in the sea. There were no engines, no modern tools, only patience and endurance. But despite the hardship, fishing gave us dignity. It fed our families and it bound our community together. Every morning, the sea tested us, but it also gave us life.
From the grandfather's hands, the craft was passed on to his son.
When I took the craft from my father, the world of fishing had begun to change. We had engines, better nets, and more tools to help us. But the challenges remained: storms, uncertain catches, and long days away from home. Still, I was proud to carry this legacy. Fishing is not just a profession, it is a way of life in Masirah. It taught me responsibility, persistence, and respect for the sea that provides for us.
And today, the sea still calls to the youngest of the family.
Today, many young people in Masirah choose different paths, but for me, fishing is in my blood. I grew up watching my father and grandfather, and I know I wanted to follow in their footsteps. Of course, I dream of modernizing, of using technology to make fishing safer and more sustainable. But above all, I want to preserve this legacy.
From the grandfather to the father, and now to the son, this family's journey shows that fishing in Masirah is not only about survival, it is about honoring heritage, embracing change, and keeping the spirit of the sea alive. In Masirah Island, the tides may change, but for this family, the bond for the sea remains unbroken, a living legacy carried a generation after a generation. رقية راشد الخضيري, Sultanate of Oman Television, ولاية مسيرة, South الشرقية, Governorate.